Welcome back to part 2 of my conversation with Kelly Kruger. If you missed part 1, go back and listen. She shared her journey from Bellezza Salon in Beverly Hills to styling icons like Debra Messing, Brooke Shields, and even taking Kelly Osbourne from black to blonde. Today, we're switching gears from hair to talk about lashes and brows. Kelly is now a lash extension expert with EYLA, and in this episode, she's sharing the fall lash color trends you'll be seeing everywhere, along with her professional advice for keeping extensions healthy, long-lasting, and natural looking. She also gives us at-home lash tips for those who aren't ready for extensions yet, plus her favorite brow strategies to balance and lift your look. Whether you're curious about lash extensions, want to try out the newest lash colors, or you just need an easy lash and brow upgrade at home, Kelly's tips will help you look fresh and polished this season. Welcome to the Spa Skin and Beauty Podcast. Struggling with wrinkles, dark spots, or an overwhelming skincare routine? I'm Lindsay, an esthetician who has found a simple skincare routine for clear, youthful skin, even in my 40s. In this podcast, I'll share quick, easy, non-toxic solutions to help you love your skin and stay motivated. So grab your products, press play, and let's transform your skin. Okay, welcome back, everybody. We have Kelly again on the show today, and she is such a beauty expert. We talked and got her beauty tips for hair, and now we are going to go into a complete lash episode, which I'm excited about. And I know lashes pretty well because we had those at my spa when I had it. And wow, that was a top requested service. We were so busy. I think at one time, let's see. So I had 1, 2, 3. I could do I had 5 lash beds total.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
But not, the way it fluctuates. So probably sometimes 3 would be booked. But, I had 2 facial rooms that could also be lashes. So sometimes it got so busy. So I do know lashes. And I appreciate the art of lashes and have a sad story. I wore lashes for years. I was in love with them. Gosh, they made me look like I could just wake up and just go, just put some, honestly, lip gloss on.
Lashes are life.
Lashes are life.
They are.
This is what happened. This can happen. One time, oh my gosh, so sad.
I already know what you're going to say.
You know what I'm going to say. One time I was like, I woke up and I'm like, what's going on? My eyes were swollen. I was like itching. Everything was going down south fast. And I had an allergic reaction to the glue. It got so bad. Oh my gosh, it was so sad. I got so bad. I had to go to my ophthalmologist and they said, I'm so sorry, but you're having a glue reaction. You have to take them off. And they said, okay, leave them off for a little bit, see how you do, but take a long break because we're going to see if that allergy can go away. So Kelly, I took a year and a half off. It was the saddest year and a half. And then I got them back on. We tried every different glue. And then it came back. Like I did it one more time. We just did a few. My eye was like swollen shut.
Your body just rejects it. People think that you can get an allergy after the first one, your first application, and that's usually not the case. It's after months or possibly years. It's crazy.
Yeah, mine was yeah.
I'm so sorry for you.
I know because it looked so amazing. And let me tell you, I have every strip lash underneath my counter, the magnetic, whatever. I can't do it. I needed a professional to put those on. And you know this, that to match the eye shape, how important it is.
It's so important.
It's so important. Okay. So I want to go into your story a little bit. So you obviously were very well known for your hairstyles. You worked with celebrities for your hairstyles. And then did you just transition cold turkey to lashes? How did this journey, did you get trained? How did this happen?
So I transitioned a few days. So I was driving to Beverly Hills 5 days. And so I wanted to do a slow transition. So I cut back 2 days from the salon in Beverly Hills. And then I started training in Newport she's one of my best friends, Megan. And she trained me. So over the years, it was like a total of like 3 years, I think. Then
wow.
Yeah. Then I just cut cold turkey, but I would let my clients know. And they knew, as Wes was getting older, they were like, you're not going to come back. So it took like a good 3 years for me to fully transition to Newport.
And you know what, Kelly? So you were a hairstylist for 19 years, right? Weren't you kind of also ready to do something else?
I was. I was. I was. I love hair. I do. I will always be a hair stylist and I love it, but lashes are just like my thing now. I love doing them.
So how long have you been doing them now?
So it's 13 years.
13 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
I know time flies.
Time flies. You know your lashes. So, what is like the top requested? Do you like to do volume, hybrid, classic? What's your favorite and what's the most requested?
So I want to say, mainly in Newport, it's more of like a classic look, which is very natural. Brown lashes are a huge thing right now, too.
Really?
Yes, which is they're beautiful, they're so much more natural. I have transitioned all of my really, really light and redhead clients onto brown lashes. It's just a softer look. So I would say around here is more of a natural classic look. I don't really think anyone's doing full volume anymore.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's more of a natural look.
Okay. The South may still do that just because we like things big.
But again, even in Orange County, like different pockets of Orange County do volume, just not in Newport.
Okay. That makes sense for pockets of Orange County. I just think of the Housewives of Orange County. So that's where my head went when you said that.
Well, yeah. So they're more like South County, and I feel like out there they still do like the full volume, but Newport is so much more on the natural looking side.
Okay. So what are you wearing right now?
I do classic. So classic is just one extension per your lash extension.
And what length is your favorite?
I do 12s and 13s, but everyone's different. So my eyes are deep set, so I need to go a little bit longer so they show up a little bit more. So my formula necessarily wouldn't be your formula because our eyes are so different.
So let's talk about that for people who are wanting to listen and watch this podcast and they want to know about the different types for different eye sets. Can you walk us through that? Like what's your favorite or what's your recommendations?
So we have different lengths and different curls. So I always suggest someone, doing more of a natural curl, but there are some women and some older women that have hooded eyes. They have that extra skin in their eyelids, so we need to use a curlier curl so it kind of like goes over that. I wouldn't necessarily use that because I don't really have that extra skin that needs to be covered. So it just all depends on your eye, really. So if I don't necessarily like using the curlier ones, but if someone needs that extra lift, I will definitely use that.
I didn't even think about that with the hood and the curlier. That is such a great tip. What age is that usually?
I want to say 50 plus. But there's some clients I use three different curls on because, the way your eye shaped is you might need a curlier lash maybe in the inner corners as opposed to the ends. So eye design is so important when it comes to lash extensions. No one realizes it.
So, in your opinion, like how long should a good set of lash extensions last until they need to get their next fill? And I know it's about proper care, and we're going to go into that, but generally, your clients, your well trained clients, how long does it last until their next fill?
2 to 3 weeks. Again, it all depends on your daily lifestyle. Some of my clients work out every day. Some people like to go in the sauna. The climate, it takes a huge toll. So, but a good retention is 2 to 3 weeks.
And do you have any lash stories? So one of my favorites is we had a quote lash emergency because the lady was cooking and she opened her oven and it like melted.
Yes, it
So
happens. Even blow dryers, like if you have bangs and you need your blow dryer close to your forehead, you're close to your eyes, they will singe. It's crazy.
I didn't even think about that.
Heat, yeah, opening your oven, opening your dishwasher, your anything. It's crazy. I always say, and I swear I made this up. It's high maintenance to be low maintenance.
Yeah.
So it's like you want to live your life, but you also want to take care of these things. So
Yeah. I love that. And you know what? You're right. It really is. And you can be low maintenance for the people that can wear lashes because you can wake up and just go. And I have to take a lot of care. Like I have to do my mascara and the whole thing. I miss them. I miss my lashes so much.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. So let's talk about prep for your lashes and aftercare. What are your recommendations for people who are interested in getting lashes done?
So always come with a clean, bare eye. I always tell my clients, don't even put eye cream on because we put gel pads on the bottom to prevent your bottom lashes, getting stuck into your lashes. So no makeup, no mascara, no eye cream. And for aftercare, we do recommend cleansing them every 3 days. A lot of people are so scared to even get them wet because they think they're going to come off. No, we don't want that. So I just say kind of avoid anything oily because the oil can break down the adhesive and they'll just like pop right off. Live your life, but just take extra care around your eyes.
I saw this TikTok with, oh my gosh, what is her name? I think it's Shailene Johnson. I think it was, but the person it was so cute. She had lash extensions and in the shower, she wore like this visor that sticks into your.
Yes, people wear goggles. They go crazy. Yes, I don't do that. I don't. No, please live your life and go and do what you do, but just don't. So we have this eye mask that has like pockets for your lash extensions. They're genius. People use them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I think it's one's called Bucky's, I believe. That's a brand that has them, I think. Oh, you're talking about to sleep in, right?
To sleep in. Yeah.
And then what do you do for your showers?
Nothing. Nothing. A good retention, your lashes aren't going to go anywhere.
Are you okay getting your lashes wet in the shower then?
Yes. You want a good clean lash line because you want your own lashes to be healthy. If you don't rinse them or wash them, there's buildup that's gonna, form, and that stuff is heavy and that will make your lashes just come right out. So,
Yes. There's nothing worse than when the client comes and it is gunky and clunky and stuck together like glue.
plethoritis, it's real. I mean, it's so real and it's gross, and that is so bad for your lashes. So I'm always clean, 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 and yeah, don't be afraid of water.
What do you think that they should clean them with? What's your favorite protocol?
I mean, I'm biased because we have our own lash cleanser. So it's just a gentle lash cleanser that we make in the salon. It's just a foam, and I use it's a makeup brush, and you always want to cleanse with the direction of your lashes, not side by side. That's it. It's super easy. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Hey there, quick pause. If you're ready to glow naturally without Botox or fillers, I've got something just for you. So join me for the Lymphatic Glow Method, a 1-hour live Zoom masterclass where I'll teach you how to lift, depuff, and sculpt your face using simple lymphatic drainage techniques. That's right, no needles, just real results. This is your exclusive sneak peek into my full course, the Botox and filler free formula. And trust me, your skin will thank you. The wait list is now open and early access comes with some pretty sweet bonuses. So head to lindsayholder.com/masterclass. And that's Lindsay with an E, Lindscy. So again, that's lindsayholder.com/masterclass. So let's get your glow flowing naturally. Have you been at the same lash salon?
Yeah. I haven't, it's my home away from home.
And tell everybody where you're at.
I'm at EYLA Lash and Brow in Newport Beach. We have 2 locations, one in Newport and one in Dana Point.
Okay. And what are your thoughts about, I know this is a controversial for lash artists. What do you think about if you really need that pop at the end? Are you okay with a little black mascara?
Yes. And everyone knows me for this. I am the mascara queen. I still love mascara on my lashes. It just gives it a little pop. And as long as you know how to remove it, and you don't need a ton of it, you just need a few coats and that's it. It does really make a difference and it does really make it pop. So I am such a mascara queen.
I did not even know if that's controversial in the lash world because some lash artists will be like, "Oh, do not, do not put that on." So when you said that, I was like, "Oh, wow." Okay, so what is the trick on how to get that mascara off and so you can wear it?
So you just get a spoolie and you kind of just brush it off and it just flickers off. And then you just cleanse how you usually cleanse, and that's it.
Now, I would think the mascara, what mascara do you like? Because I would think that the ones that have oh my gosh, what is it called? Not the fibers,
Oh, the tubing mascara.
the tubing. I would think that that wouldn't work, but I wanted to ask you about that.
So it's super tacky. So a lot of people, when they explain to me how they take off that mascara, they pull it off, which I'm like, no, no, no. You can easily pull out your lash. So I actually love the Grande mascara because it has the active ingredient in the serum in the mascara. So it's kind of like, it's like your insurance policy. It's conditioning your lashes, yet giving them a little bit of as well.
Is that the brand? It's called Grande?
Grande Lash, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I know. I know what you're talking about. They also have
They have a serum.
a lash primer too, right? It's like in a white tube.
Yes.
Okay. I've used that.
Yeah. It works great.
You definitely don't need the primer, I don't think, if you have lashes. So
No,
just
no, you don't need
mascara.
primer. No.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Is there anything that clients need to look for when looking for a lash artist?
Again, like do your research. We have a Yelp page. I get a lot of my clients from Yelp actually. I'm not the girl who does a lot of social media. Like I wish I was better at that. The girls here are amazing at making sure they do before and afters and videos during. I just am so, I do like I do 4 clients in an hour sometimes.
What?
It's called our mini. So it's 30 minutes and I don't really have the time to like prop up my phone. And, I wish I did, but they're so good at it. And I wish I was better at that. It's like remember back in the day, we didn't have, social media. So it's just, I didn't have any work to show, but it's a lot of word of mouth. Ask around, ask who your friends go to, check out if they have like a Yelp page or if they have Google reviews, call and ask questions. I don't know. I get my clients from Yelp. So I'm so thankful for Yelp.
And also, Kelly, you've been a lash artist for so long. You build your clients, you know what I mean? And then your schedule is packed. I know that with my spa, mine was a lot of word of mouth, and they just would tell their friends. Women talk, and if they like their beauty services, they tell two things. First of all, if they love it, they tell their friends, and second of all, if they don't love it, they call their friends and they go, "Oh my gosh, don't go here." I mean, I know how it is.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So I'm so thankful for all my clients who have spread the word. And yeah,
Absolutely. Do you still do do you do celebrity lashes, any of those, or mainly
no, not really. No, just the Newport moms, business women. Yeah.
perfect? Is there anything else that you would like to let everybody know about lashes, like common mistakes people make or anything like that before we go?
A lot of people like to layer their lashes. So if they have an event, and they couldn't maybe get in, they'll go and get clusters and like layer them on top. And I just give them a forewarning like, hey, that glue is so different from ours. It's like cement. So if you're layering, there's a possibility of, damaging our lashes, your lashes. So I kind of just tell them, like, maybe don't do that. But if you have to, check the glue and make sure the glue isn't cement. Make sure it's a little bit more tacky so it's easier to take off.
And then I wanted to ask you, obviously eyes go with brows. Do you also do brows too, or are you just focused on
We
lashes?
do. I do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We do brow laminations, brow shapings. We even do lash lifts for people that, like you, who can't do extensions. Lash lifts are great right now. A lot of the younger girls are doing those. It's not like extensions, but they're great. And we tint lashes so it kind of coats them a little bit. So, yeah, we do it all.
I love a good lash lift. I don't think that's talked about enough.
It's not. They're underrated for sure.
They're underrated. And it's so funny because I switched from but I had to figure it out. Okay, Kelly, I was like, I got to figure this out. So I switched from my lashes to having a lash serum and doing the lash lift with like a tubing mascara. I'm like, we're going to make this work.
Yes, yes.
And having really great brows. Do you know what I mean? Like that, well, that I liked. I loved the tint. Now, I did want to ask you, this was popular a couple of years ago. So I'm curious if it's still popular. It was the brow lamination, but it was like straight up, like the feathered. Is that still trending right now? Is it going out? What's going on?
So a lot of people are terrified of brow laminations because of when they first became a thing, people were doing them straight up. You have to go with the direction of the brow. So I always just do like a rainbow. It's great because you can manipulate your brow however you want after. So if you want them straight up, you can brush them straight up and they'll stay. But it's very frightening when you see the ones that do them at home. I don't know how lamination and lash lift kits are sold to just like a regular consumer. It's one, you can damage, you can go blind. It's a chemical. Why would anyone want to do that at home on their own if they have no knowledge of it? So that scares me. But yeah, it's a thing now.
Yeah, you can fry your brows. Like you've got to be really careful because I've seen that happen and they are damaged.
They wipe it off. Yeah. I'm a huge fan of lash and brow serums as well. Again, it's like an insurance policy, so I'm such a fan of those.
And I even like a castor oil serum. I use one right now and it works really well.
Is that like nature's new like lash and brow everything serum? I gotta try it.
I love castor oil. I use the Skinny Confidential one. She's got a castor oil. There's also another brand that's really well known. Mm-hmm. Hers is really cool because the wand has a tip for the brows and then it has the tip for, the mascara. So I just do it so fast. And then like if I have some extra, I put like, a little right here.
That's actually really smart. You might be onto something.
Yeah. And then I derma roll my brows. Well, I do my scalp too, but I derma roll it because I want to aerate everything. So I'm like, we're working because, I'm almost 50. So I'm like, we got to get things going.
Lindsay, you look like you're 25, but no, stimulation to brows and hair, it's so important and it's not talked about enough.
It really isn't. Well, thank you for being my beauty go-to. You're such a beauty guru. You have the best tips. And if anyone loved this episode, definitely go see Kelly. And so Kelly, announce where you're at, like the website that they can go to book you and where they can find you.
I'm at EYLA.com and it's it's pretty self-explanatory, but EYLA.com and I'm in
EYLA, not EYE, but
no, EYLA.com.
Yes. And then they can book that way too.
Yeah.
Perfect. And don't even follow you on social media because you're not really there. So just go to EYLA.com.
No, I'm at EYLA. It's funny. It's KELLEYA. So it's kind of like,
I think it's LA _.
Or LA. Yes.
Yeah. It's KE. I'll tell you what your social media is, Kelly. It's KELLEYLA _. But we'll also leave it in the show notes for that. So, but you know what? If somebody has a question about their lashes, they could DM you there, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Do you check your DM still?
I do. Yeah.
That'd be a good way to get in touch. Thank you so much for this 2-part series. That was such a blast. And listen, I'm going to contact Remington and I'm going to see, hey, do we need to do like a reunion? So we'll see.
We need to do that.
We need to do that.
Now. So. Yes.
I know. All right. So good to have you and we'll talk soon.
Okay. Bye.
Keep the momentum going inside the LaPree Beauty app, your free go-to skincare guide created by me, a licensed esthetician of over 15 years. Inside the app, you're going to find exclusive tutorials I recommended during today's session, perfect for tackling dark circles, oily T-zones, and maximizing your skincare in just 5 minutes. Plus, I've reviewed some of the budget-friendly products we talked about so you can shop smarter and feel confident about what's going on with your skin. Download the LaPree Beauty app on the App Store or Google Play to access expert-backed videos, trusted product tips, and bonus content from today's episode. Your skin coach is now right in your pocket.